Good morning, good Tuesday morning. I am by myself again today. I'm doing everything around here. So hope everyone's having a wonderful Tuesday, and it should be a decent day. Should get some sprinkles, but nothing too cold. Yesterday was cool. Watched 2 Monday night football games, and Brandon, you and I were talking. I can't remember this late in the season that they just played 2 Monday night games. So
I know they must be making money, right?
Lot of money. I know you're happy that the Bengals won last night. You didn't want to see them start 0-3, and then it's a midweek game for the Lions this week, correct?
Correct. Yeah,
Short week. Thursday night at Green Bay, and we have a Packer owner in our building, so we really like the Lions to win.
He didn't seem as confident as I was expecting.
He didn't.
Yeah, he's unsure about that.
He is unsure, so we're really rooting for the Lions, so David Rice can cry at work for sure. I've got some news from Consumers Energy that is hot off the press, just came in. Consumers Energy counters extreme weather with plans for a stronger and smarter energy grid, and Consumers is they are filing a 5-year plan as part of the reliability roadmap, and you will not go without power for more than 24 hours. The reliability roadmap includes a variety of steps to achieve these goals, including tree trimming, infrastructure upgrades, grid modernization, and equity and environmental justice. So, Consumers planning, of course, so many people with the week-long outages over the winter, and then, of course, the storms we had this summer. So, Consumers making plans so that we don't lose power as much as we have in the past. So that is good. It's a very, very, very busy weekend here in Jackson. The ORS Oktoberfest run is happening, and it's a full day of events. The 10K, 5K run walk is at 9. There's a kids superhero run at 9:45 where the kids will be able to dress as their favorite superhero and run after a villain. And then the Grand River Brewery is providing a wonderful breakfast after the race. And then the Grand River Beer Mile, 4 Polish lagers in a mile. That'll start at 11. You should check that out. It's really fun to watch all the people try and chug that beer. Not everyone is a Polish lager drinker, so sometimes some foam can come back up and make for some great photo ops. And then, of course, the Fall Fest and Chili Classic presented by K105, and $5 will get you chili tasting tokens if you would like to taste all the chili. Come early and try all the chili. Should be a great day downtown. Weather looks nice, and there'll be live music as well. All that.
A food circus there as well.
Yeah,
so
awesome.
Get on TV.
Awesome, yeah. So watch out for Brandon Dolly and Adrian Sharp walking around with the cameras, interviewing people. Hope the chili's good. Hope the chili is really good. We've got a new Speed and Shine premiering, and the crew went to the Detroit Auto Show, and I've got a little promo. Let's take a quick look.
Hey, we're here in downtown Jackson, Michigan at the Cruise Inn, and Rick Kobinski bought out his Forecasta Volvo car. It is a great night. Let's go check out some of these other rides.
I got a chassis. It's a Rocha Shop chassis,
Okay.
and I bought that from the Ring Brothers
Right.
out in Wisconsin.
Right.
And I went out there, and Mike said to me, he goes, "Robert, whatever you do, build it, look at it, and if it doesn't fit what you want, don't hesitate to rip it off."
Here's a March 1962 Carcraft. and you know the centerfold or the car is in there, and here it is, right
Yep.
here.
Yes.
It was in your garage.
Yes. Yeah, we finally got to see some daylight.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of friends that today that was help loading it up and never seen it out of the garage.
Of course, that was not the Detroit Auto Show. That was right here in our own backyard, the Cruise Inn. So check that out. We had a great time at that Cruise Inn, and the Speed and Shine crew will bring you a awesome show. Let's go out to Tina on our hometown heating, cooling, and more Skycam. Tina?
Good morning, it's Tina at Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More. Have you changed your furnace filter lately?
No, I haven't changed my furnace filter lately. Brandon, you know what I have a hard time with is the size of my furnace filter. Do you ever have a hard time with that?
Yeah.
So I get to the store and I just never know the size. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, it's like the 18 by 20.
Yeah, what is it? Give me the 16 by 24 by 1? I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of options.
I have no idea. It's time now for our property of the day. Property of the day presented by, oh my goodness, that's my wife, Stephanie Hawley. Whether you're looking to purchase a home or refinance your existing loan, learn about a variety of mortgage products offered by Flagstar. Stephanie will sit down with you, assess your situation, and help you find the mortgage that best fits your needs with a free pre-qualification. Call Stephanie at 936-9897. And our property of the day today is brought to you by Heather Herndon and the entire Herndon team. Where are we looking at today? Today we are looking at, this is 611 Gilbert Street. And this is move-in ready. It's a 2-story city home, 3 bedrooms, Brandon, 1 bath, a spacious kitchen with a breakfast nook, which is always popular, and a good-sized living room and picture window, beautiful enclosed back porch, and formal dining space as well off the back kitchen. That looks ready to go. Interior has been freshly painted, new floors in the kitchen and bath, new carpeting on the main and upper levels, and it's been professionally cleaned. You can move right in for $114,900. Seems pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah. It's 611 Gilbert Street, and that's our property of the day, presented by Heather Herndon from the Howard Hanna Real Estate Services team, and Stephanie Hawley from Flagstar Bank. The hydrants have been going. It's been slowing down the commute to school. Brandon, have you noticed that people have been driving worse?
Yeah, but that's not.
That's not
unusual.
typical. I want to tell you what I'm doing, because for you.
Okay.
Your son attends Sharp Park School. I live where I would come up Stonewall and could cut through Park.
Yep.
You know what I'm doing? I'm driving all the way to the light on Stonewall and 4th, and then I'm taking a left at the light. I'm doing that for 2 reasons. One, I don't want my daughter, when she's 16, cutting through there on her way to school every day. And 2, I don't want to hit you when you're dropping off your son. It is so congested there. Drive to the light and turn left, or drive to the right and turn right, because it's literally, it's no difference. So that's what I'm doing for you.
Yeah,
So
I just dropped my kid off an hour early. And then
it's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
If you ever drive by Sharp Park at pickup, don't. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, don't cut through that side street. I'm really trying to speak that into
don't
existence.
speed when you're around that area.
Yes.
There's a lot of kids that cross the street.
There's a lot of kids, and then there's a
Drive
lot
slow.
there's a lot of parents picking up their kids as well, so be careful. High school football this weekend on JTV. We are live at Hanover Horton, and the JTV sports team may even have a special treat out at Hanover. We may have our Mid-Michigan Trailer Avenue Auto production truck ready to go. We shall see. You can't miss this thing, so we're excited. Reading at Hanover Horton, And that will be live at 7, then replays again at 10, and then on Saturday and Sunday. And then the other game, Michigan Center versus Grass Lake, and that should be a good one.
Lake's undefeated, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're good. This should be a good game. And we've had a little response. Why didn't you do the Western game live? Well, we'd love to do the live game at Western, but unfortunately, they don't have the little Pixelot camera that the big company in Atlanta puts in their stadium. So we can't do their games live. But I'll tell you what we can do. If they make the playoffs, we can do their game live. How does that make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. We're starting to see some games being moved due to the shortage of officials. Columbia will play on Saturday, and then Addison and Homer will play on Thursday. So if you want to know why, it's because of the shortage of officials. A couple things to watch for coming up on JTV. We've had a few morning show on the road segments. I had a chance to go to Cryo Health, and it was nice. I got to interview Southern Michigan Bank and Trust President John Waldron before he went into the cryoblast chamber. So you'll want to check our Facebook page out for that. And then Jen and I went to Nevermore Decor to get ready for Halloween. So
That will be on tomorrow.
tomorrow, yeah, that'll be on tomorrow's show. So you want to tune in for that. The one thing, Brandon, that I've wanted to talk to really anyone about is volleyball. Now that I'm a volleyball parent, these warm-ups that they do before the game, you can't explain it. It's silly. It's just silly. It looks like playtime. So any volleyball coach, if you could please explain to me what these kids are doing during warm-ups, I would really like to know, because it looks absolutely ridiculous for sure.
Now, are you like an intense father fan when you're watching volleyball, or are you pretty cool and collected?
I'm cool. I'm cool and collected because you are a reflection. Say you and I were sitting together at a game and you're screaming at the refs. Because I'm sitting next to you, people think I'm a jerk, right?
Right.
So I like to move around to the people who are just watching.
So who calls the ins and out, whether the ball's in or out? Do they have officials on the side?
This is where it gets tricky. Other 7th graders.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have them keep score, but it's nice to get to learn the rules. But I think all parents need to realize that it's just a 7th grade game. Let me tell you about the AARP Fraud Fighters event that's going on, and Fraud Watch with AARP, and it's Thursday. And we're going to have Daniel Paquette and Lori Mead on later, but it's at the Jackson County Department on Aging, and it is on Thursday the 28th. There'll be registration at 11:30, and then a lunch, and then a presentation. A lot of fraud, a lot of senior scams out there for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah, watch out for all of those scams. The Ella Sharp has a patio party, and it's their final one, and it is also this Thursday. Journey back to the 80s. Visit ellasharp.org for more. Back to the 80s. I really didn't listen to a lot of music in the 80s while I was in the 80s, because I was only in the 80s for 8 years. If you had to pick an 80s band to listen to, who would it be?
My son's favorite song is from an 80s musician that I didn't even know
Really?
his name, but it's the song Never Want to Give You Up. Never
Oh,
Wanna Let You
yeah.
Down. He knows the name of that.
Who is that?
musician.
Who sings that? It's
He knows it. It's crazy.
it's not Milli Vanilli, but it's someone like that.
Yeah.
Who is it?
I'm drawing a blank.
Guys upstairs, who sings that song, please? No idea. They don't even know.
Rick Astley.
Rick Astley?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he dances really well, right?
I guess.
Yeah, I've
but-
seen the
but It
music.
was hilarious that Barrett, my 7-year-old,
Yeah.
told me that Rick Astley is his favorite musician.
Do you
and
for
he sang
real
the
not
song.
know who sings that song?
Yeah,
We
wait.
just mentioned it.
Hey, we're mentioning it.
But I did not remember. I'm sorry, Noah.
Yeah, sorry, did he just come out of the second floor wall to say that?
Yeah.
It's getting a little
He
wild.
loves the 80s, and he's
Yeah.
7 years old. So.
No, that's good. He's an old soul, as
Ashamed of you.
sorry, Noah. I know that's a a favorite video of yours you like to watch for sure. Our show today is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Thank you to Vermeulen's. The Michigan Department of Corrections is hiring, and they're hiring right here. We've been telling you for a while now. Great pay and benefits, immediate openings, paid training. And it's not just corrections officers. They're also hiring for healthcare and mental health professionals, food service workers, and more. Just visit MDOC/gov or MDOC. Excuse me, Michigan.gov/MDOC jobs. Now time for our Extreme Dodge scoreboard, brought to you by our good friends at Extreme. The highway's open, you can get right into Extreme and get out with a Jeep. Anything Jeep is super popular right now. Here's some boys soccer scores. Jackson Christian and Hillsdale Academy tied at 2. Adrian blank Jackson 3-0. Manchester 6, Columbia Central 1, Grass Lake 9, Jonesville 1, Michigan Center 2, Leslie 0. Boys tennis. Northwest 8, Marshall 0. You know, Northwest didn't even have playable tennis courts a few years ago, and here they are beating Marshall 8-0. Gotta like to see that. And college sporting events, Spring Arbor, they were down at the Innisbrook Invitational. It's a very nice, famous course. They finished 15th in that. And Jackson College volleyball fell to St. Clair County 3-0. Coming up on deck for today, tons of volleyball action, cross country. It could be a little messy one for cross. And then boys soccer, Detroit Cristo at Lumen Christi. Is that like Monte Cristo? You know, this new Catholic league, I'm telling you, these folks are coming in and, you know, long trips.
Yeah.
Long trips.
Yeah, a lot of gas.
Yeah, a lot of gas. A lot of gas. The Lumen Christi girls volleyball team a couple weeks ago went to Macomb Lutheran North.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a hike.
That's very far. You had to drive through Canada to get there. Girls golf, Grass Lake Invitational, that'll be played at Hills Heart of the Lakes this morning. And then boys tennis, Columbia is at Hillsdale. And that's all coming up on deck for Extreme Dodge. We hope you'll stay with us on the other side of this break. Nancy Peters-Lewis from the College and Career Access Center will join me. Stay tuned.